Thank you, Ken. Good afternoon. And then after that, open it up for questions. But I think that we believe we have made significant progress at the last summit, particularly with respect to the sale of cruise missiles, anti-ship cruise missiles to Iran, where the Chinese agreed not to sell it. We believe we made significant progress on the nuclear side, with China's commitment not to help the Iranian nuclear program. And we made some progress on control of nuclear-related exports, dual-use equipment, which has been codified since the summit. And this time around, we hope to make additional progress on other nonproliferation issues, including missiles, chemical weapons, biological weapons.
In terms of Pakistan, I mean, clearly they were part of the statement in Geneva.
I think the way our policy parallels each other is obvious. China does not want to see a nuclear arms race, certainly does not want to see a nuclear exchange on a region that borders its own. And so I think that is a very obvious similarity of interest, and it also is one that's quite a change from where they were, shall we say, 20 years ago. And this is a recognition, I think, that China has come very far along in its own thinking on nonproliferation generically, from an avowed proliferator in the early 1980s to, basically a member of almost all nonproliferation regimes as we get to the end of the 1990s. And that is a huge change. What I would do instead is provide an overview of what I think broadly defined the three major.
Mr. Roth, on the matter of missiles, you said there might be some agreement on that. Is that going to be related to the missile technology control regime? Will China agree to adhere to something that's called, I guess, the annex that involves technology?
We are still right in the middle of negotiations with the Chinese on a range of issues, including many of the nonproliferation issues, so I'm simply not in a position to tell you yet what there will or won't be. But it's one of the issues we're working on.
So the prospects are it's possible.
It is possible.
With those programs, but my understanding is that
Briefed on the schedule at the NSC, and Sandy Berger has walked you through the trip itself, so